of Travian. Egypt account development. Rough times, guys. But we're getting through it. We're progressing. we're, we're doing Travian all the way. Nick is unstoppable. Summer is covering the nighttime, being a champ. Uh, Tonight, not last night. So longer time for everybody, and welcome, Lucas. Welcome to the stream. We are well underway. It is day 7, guys. It's time to brighten up the day. Things are doing well. Things are progressing. We are going places. It is fucking great. It's day 7. Stuff starts to happen on the server on day 7, and we're preparing for it. We're preparing spawn. We've been working on it, doing big stuff there. Cap and whole cap area is really getting boosted up, so we're in the right spot, and you will see why in just a few moments. I'm just gonna start running through. I think let's see, heroes running. Nick was restarting, I think, so I got some time to play. He's a beast. But we should just start here at spawn. Man, you're leaking info. Nah, there's nothing, man. There's nothing. Um, so spawn, like, when I was going to bed, we were like starting to work on some trade office just to have it. Otherwise, we have just been, enjoying life, getting up that granary, giving that extra capacity. And otherwise than that, we're just running those big parties all the time. Good stuff. We got the smithy up to level 10 currently, and yes, we do have slaves level 10. We need some fighting strength to those bad boys. And we also built a little sexy rally point. So again, gotta go to those teammates, gotta help them out, you know. But yeah, this is way too early. Like, the reason for building it is trading, and let's just look at the market, because I don't know what's wrong with this server, but like there's nothing going on. So we don't even have any offers up. Like, we can't get a decent trade, but let's see later on in the game. But spawn has been boosting a little bit to the supporters, but nothing really today, so kind of waste. But it's CP, guys. We're going for CP. Um, Otherwise, yeah, just the granary getting up. It's very nice. We can also take something down, sim up a little extra granary, but again, no trading, so what's the point? We got fine coverage. But let's go on to the cap. It's pretty much as you remembered from yesterday. Might disappoint somebody. But we got those fields to 11. Got the hero mansion, second oasis. Got, just because, 3 level 12s. And got that up. Waterworks is still 10. Just running big party here. We got trade office to 5 here in the cap. Using that mainly to boost right now. So moving on to, yeah, there's nothing more to that. 01 is production, baby. It's the 10. We just got the production buildings at these levels, including waterworks, just one oasis. Got that going for now. And currently it's just boosting, because we're boosting up 02. And 02, which I was simming last night, is pretty nice. It's pretty mellow. We got it to, I think, 4 and 5s, and then the duels just took over. Been boosting that while they boosted 01. Right, it just got done earlier. This is just a new town, working on those level 10s, and we just got a ton of resources coming in, I think. Yeah. Other than that, we got the level 9s, getting that up. Got the production bonus buildings, Oh, a hero mansion is up, and I can see that Nick did not build a waterworks. So I think we'll just start sneaking that in. Oh, another follower. So gonna get that waterworks down. I think I pressed the right spot. Yeah. Gave me a little scare there, Lucas. I haven't really edited my sound settings yet, so stuff's going on that part. But again, we got the O2 up. Again, it's gonna be built completely. Want that those tap boards as well as that extra lovely production. And when that comes up, we're currently making settlers. As you can see, we already got for the 5th town. So settlers brewing, not long. And then we're gonna put Summer to work tonight. I'm not sure if she will agree on those remarks, but it is what it is. We have been here in this area with the new town, just grinding the oasis, getting some hits in. Not there. Took that oasis. Please don't tell anybody that we're already fucking over possible friendlies, but gonna take that cab oasis away from him. Again, a little bit more production. I still don't know who these guys are, but who cares? Otherwise, I can take this one later on, or we just switch away from it. Let's see what happens as we progress. I think we'll just dive into the fact that we're gonna go for that the 5th village, and we're actually gonna mix it up a little bit and do a 9C here. It has a direct 50%, so pretty decent income from that. Gonna build that up with a decent production as well. Can't take that second oasis. What this also makes us able to do is that we have this grid, so of these cap, soup, and the soup up here, and so easy for all of them just to boost into it, making life easy for Summer and us for that matter. But in principle, with the current production that we have combined on the account, we can build this up in 8 hours, so it should be done in the morning with just constant boost into it. And what makes us able to continue from there is possibly a town hall, 10 and a party, otherwise mark it up in it, and then we will boost everything we got into the cap. We did some math, so the capital is gonna get boosted. It's gonna go from here. It'll take us roughly until noon to finish all level 12s, and then we can go for 13s directly. And when we get the 13s around 9 in the evening or so, then we can let's be negative and say at maybe 10 or something, my time at least. That's 9 server time, so I shouldn't have said anything. But then we can start working on the Hero Mansion 20 and pretty much completing the waterworks to 15 or maybe all the way to 20. I don't know what the best ROI is, but and then we can
go up to 20.
You want to boost it to 20, the waterworks?
Yeah, as soon as we get something the third ways, we would go from 15 to 20.
Okay. But we're 10 now.
Yeah, but after we have finished level 12, we will
you want to go 15?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if you calculated in that resource cost.
I did.
Okay. You win, buddy. But thanks for joining, sneaking in here. So, but yeah, this is your baby child getting up, so you know the drill.
Can I switch to 02?
Yeah. I'm pretty done with the current introduction. Like, now we can talk about how we get there to like again, we're completing O2, getting those markets up. You already got Big Party running in O2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, right. So that's gonna get done with the production. We're gonna get market to like 16 or something like that, and then it's gonna, then pretty much then we settle the new town, and then everything can get dumped. Yeah, that was the 30%, so we got a little bit of gold, so we're kind of investing that now for some easier time.
You can show them the resource we're sending 0 to.
I already did. So yeah, just moving some big stuff around. And and yeah, when that capital is up, the entire production on the account is gonna be 300K an hour. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, to take the lead sometime to tomorrow evening. Right now we're resource production rank 2. Hero is, however, still in strength, so maybe it's close, but I think we took a look earlier because we were like, well, it's not secular supreme in regards to production, so we're actually thinking it's Antichrist. We thought he had level 13 fields earlier, and now he has 3 Cab Oasis, so definitely him. It's gonna be hard catching up to this, but again, our support production is way higher. Just a remark to this account, he is getting boosted with text right now, or something funky.
He is getting boosted.
Yeah.
Because he's not rating it, as you can see.
No,
Mustafa
he's
plus
not rating
3
as much
million ahead.
Yeah.
And Mustafa have done down to number 2 overall production. So, overall resources. So he's getting millions of resources somewhere, and because we're how to say, we have experience around the tech setup, so he's definitely having probably
Hey,
4 or
there's
5
something
accounts for
funky
boosting
going
it.
on. Yeah. And otherwise, like, just look at that, and then compared to us, even though we suck, this is our current setup. We think it's sexier, but who's judging?
Yeah, but into 3 days when we have our third ways, we will also get 2 ways to all the villages, so it'll be more
Yeah,
beautiful.
we'll still, like, me and Nick talked about a little bit earlier, that we have some options. Like, we can still go for, like, there's still 15 Cs on the map, up here, for example. And we have some 9 Cs over here. We got some, again, 7 Cs that we can start taking here around the capital if we want good production. This one shares Oasis. We're not that interesting at destroying these double Oasis capabilities right now. So also 9C over here, but again, we have some smaller enemies there. We have these 3 over here in like a weird, like they're from 2 different alliances, or one alliance and a solo guy. But we're also thinking about that, placing a 7C there when we have some more supporters, boost up a hammer, and then we can kill this. It has some nice Oasis potential too, but that's a 15C. This is a 9C. Also a 9C can just not really take Oasis because they belong to the 15C. So it has, like, this is also 250%, so it could be funky, like with a hammer here. I can feed into the hammer as well afterwards. But otherwise, always you want to kind of place your hammer at cap area, something super close, just easy manageable, right? But sometimes you like a satellite hammer, but since we're not really we're gonna build hammers. It's like, who knows? We'll see what happens. We're like, yeah.
You can see Mustafa has
somewhere.
sneak it.
What did I say?
Yeah, that was when you was talking about the tech. He's getting the resources somewhere.
Oh yeah, somewhere. Well, yeah, I don't know any tech alliances in the game. Not that they really pop up on a top 20 list, but maybe they
They
have
had
collective. The enemy is using techs. I don't think anybody has said they don't. So,
well, you can be sure the text is already in the same alliance, because else can't send the
yeah,
resources.
boost right now, but I don't know if they're gonna rate them later on or what.
They're going to be internal text.
Yeah, but they could also, I don't know, Huna, do they have any confeds or not posted at least. So they can still be in some random other alliance and then confed with them. Then you can still boost, right? Like,
But if you have noticed, the more annoying thing, the leader of the alliance is the asshole. Have all settled close to us.
right. I'm saying he's highly invested into it.
Yeah.
So he's just building a troll account. So he will do something with this. So an issue for Sting, I guess, mainly, and Sakras, that's kind of gonna lock down their defense capabilities, I
Yeah.
guess.
Hopefully they're not doing a marble and build defense. I'm not sure you saw in the attack report for this night. Marble Pocky lost his 115 proper.
And I see Piet Defris came in. He's the guy that made the Dark Dream Work account, if you remember, Nick.
Oh.
Welcome, man. Nice to have you here. Yeah, and I have that replay issue. Okay, should I fix it, guys? Do you want it? I really don't know how, and I don't know if I should share any info from my channel. Oh, we're
Yeah.
doing
You're still in the learning process.
definitely.
It's the
But
first week
those,
as the streamer.
yeah. Stream administrator, no.
But yeah, Mustafa will not be happy tonight when I sneak in before he's getting up and steal all the resources to our capital.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, we're getting some traction, guys.
Oh, Spooky is also in here. Yeah, Spooky, we're not going to touch any resources. Don't worry.
Yeah. Gotta keep him on his toes, man.
They're not sure why that shuttle is a trade office level 10 in one of the villages. And now it's where you're telling it's OnlyFans. If they put in gold on the account, they're going to see live stream from Mustafa's account. Only 3,000 gold put in. They get all the secrets.
No, if anybody ever gives me anything on the stream or something, I'll be the first one to jump in a bunny suit and do a full live stream in that. So, but
the
how
artifacts.
does Vuxen in like I have parental stuff on and all that weird stuff, but I don't know where to change my. Maybe I can just search for it. My Twitch stream keeps showing. What is it that I'm offline, or what is it that it's showing? Replay showing replay when I am live. Please, Google, help me. I am randomly all day, every day. Okay. We're getting somewhere, guys. If you're not, yeah, okay. Hold on. The best thing you can do while you wait to reset your stream key. So stream key. So if for some reason you've leaked it to someone else, or a program or app is running using it, this will not stop it if it's already running a stream.
just to be sure if we want to use the resource to get smithy full up, or do we start just running troops all the time?
Yeah. Yeah, I have rerun on. And why does it show when I'm not rerunning? Off on channel
Well, he wrote.
management. Channel. This is channel management, right? I'm sorry, it's in Danish. Okay, thank you, Timbasi. Jesus Christ. Okay, go to your creator dashboard. Is that the video studio or the tick that says something like show my viewers that this is pre-recorded? Yeah, exactly. I turned that on. It's the one where you can change your title and that stuff. Yeah, and I found it once and then I could never fucking find it again. Go to your creator dashboard. Like account settings, right? Okay, can I switch to English? I really want that.
It will end up showing all your information to
Yeah, so I might. Okay, then we're gonna do this, and then you guys go over here. Stream administrator. Like here. Yes, okay. And here I do. Yeah, Nick, you got the overflow, right?
That's not
all the resources coming in. And there, click.
Yeah, I already spent them. So.
Edit stream info. But edit stream. But it just doesn't translate very well, so maybe this one. And then you said at the bottom, right? And scroll to bottom, there's the upper rerun, bottom, edit stream info. Right. More to right, top right. Do I have to DM you in Discord? Yeah, or maybe you should just go live on your stream and then show me. Jesus Christ, I feel like an idiot. Jesus.
What's your Discord, Nick? Guessing he's asking what his Discord
Yeah,
is.
I got you covered, bro. Happy man. Save me. Save me.
Let's see here.
Jesus. Oh, okay, there. Oh my god, that's so weird. Wait. So you want me to go here? And then, yeah. Tell your viewers that your stream is optaget tidligere. So I have to switch this on and off every time I go online or offline?
He's writing, holy fuck, off. No
No.
off every time.
Okay, so now it shows me everyone. Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so never.
You knew.
Ugh, ugh. Like, okay. Weirdest feature ever. It's like a Travian feature, I guess. Like,
Like the icon in the marketplace.
that's for some scumbags that do pre-recorded stuff. Okay. Okay, why would you ever do that?
It's probably the
Isn't that what
licking
YouTube is for?
girls.
Alright. Oh, okay. Thank you. You saved my life. I was like, I'm never gonna fix this because, yeah, because I gave up. Time to, okay, play Travian.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's even more disgusting.
It's more most of us asking us to send resources.
Oh, what? Are we boosting? Okay.
1 hour of
First,
1
oh
hour of
no.
production.
I'm not leaking that info, but ugh. I feel the pressure. Like, Mustafa, we just made a plan. People want to see this plan executed. This is unacceptable conditions.
But at least he's only saying it's the spawn.
Okay, I can leak. Okay. It's probably a boost to Mustafa because he wants to be the biggest guy on the server. Hello all. To finish one cropper fight, we need you to support so that our teammates can rush catapults to remove a guy one field away, push him out, blah blah blah. The below sheet should be filled once you send. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, and he's even tracking us. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. Well, while Mustafa is here, what's going on with the alliance bonuses? Where's my markets, man? Like, we got stuff to move. Like, you know. Where's the
Yeah.
commerce? Like, look at these guys. People don't know where to go. People don't know what to push, Mustafa. Waiting for you. No, 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 no. I'm not playing, you know.
We just spent the resource on spawn, so that has to go 1 hour.
Okay. Yeah, Nick, if you can send some in. How much should we push? I don't like that I'm sitting here describing our production capabilities.
We have to send 35,000
1 hour of spawn production. Oh.
1.5. No,
Okay.
that's only top 10 spenders. Oh, so only 30,000.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah.
Cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, I need to check. I'll do that for you, Tip Passy. You saved my life. I'll do anything. Anything you want. Okay, rank 33. No, 32. Spy account. Oh, it's your account. Oh my god, I can't read this. Oni-chan? Nani? It looks very,
Just one that have prepared for you to look
I
in.
love anime. And you even spelled Naruto wrong. Okay. Second bounce. Okay. Haven't switched capital yet, but it's okay. Wait, what? What? Oh my god. Did you? What is this? These are semi-close, but what is this? It's what is this?
Is Roman?
I don't know what I'm looking at. The second bounce, yeah, sure, but wasn't there like 100% or 75 or something? 15C or 9C or something. But yeah, second bounce. Oh yeah, that's brutal. Then you go for scraps, but are you gonna fight anybody? That's a 9C.
Well, if he was fast, he could have stolen the 15 crop that got 0 from our teammates earlier tonight.
We had a teammate lose a cap, or
Yeah, Marble. That's the one I was dishing earlier.
oh, I
They didn't build any defense and wasn't online the last 6 hours, so they just got everything 0.
okay.
Nothing defense. So
You were a fighter dude, and then he's your ally now. That's not how things work. That's that's not fair. Um, but okay. I guess stuff is going on the server, and I think I'm gonna have a hard time following what's going on. So I think this is not gonna be a like I don't know how much content I can show from the server, but all I found earlier was this guy who tried to cut one of our dudes, Jean Grey, I think is a spy player.
his
Um,
no Seho.
oh yeah, yeah. That's some other guys on the server.
He's
Um,
close. He's close
but
to one
full
of our
getter
teammates.
report. So he ran into some off unit, no defense. Sorry, they're not
A lot of
profesh.
heroes, if you see.
I can see. Wait, what? 58 heroes? Is that real, guys?
It look like it's the heroes from the other.
But no, but it's on the support nature. What's a? It's a question mark. Yeah, okay. Okay. But I think it's real.
It is. If you go to attack and defender for the week, you can see them.
Piet, thanks for the feedback. I think Nick fixed his mic the other day, but maybe he broke it again. I don't know. Maybe he's using his audio in another fashion.
Is it better now? I put it up.
It's probably better now.
Because if I have the headset down, it's pretty close to the mouth.
Yeah, yeah. Mustafa roasting Nick. I love it. Good stream content. But yeah, your voice is a little lower now, Nick. But you were kind of muffled. Yeah, but doesn't matter.
Muffled?
Yeah, it's a little bit more scratchy.
Yeah, that's probably because I'm having a bit longer way that I had now.
Maybe.
And
Oh,
I have
well, now you're loud again. Okay, we're never gonna fix Nick. He's gonna be broken always, unless somebody wants to support with a little microphone. Um,
there's nothing wrong with it. But
are you building fields in O2 or
yeah,
Heroes
I'm
Home
just
2?
waiting. The
Uh,
resource just
but
got in.
but yeah, this hammer landed. There's some kata waves. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's just standard wave builder setup. Um,
But to be honest, I
so
just think my voice generally is pretty high because I have to talk to like a whole classroom the whole days.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably just my voice to have a higher tone.
Oh, yeah, your audio is louder than me. Um, I have checked, but again, I can't fix Nick. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, should write him in private and complain. I would recommend. What is going on in chat rooms? There's another announcement. Oh my God! It's like it's Sunday. Like just Mustafa bombing us. Ah, okay. I think that's the same boost. Okay.
But I'm not sure how I can. I have already put my, how to say, input from my microphone to 10%.
Mm. All right, but yeah, you are doing stuff right now. Are we gonna get that second settler yet? 10 minutes, so an
Is it
hour.
better now?
If it's better, no, it's the same.
Okay, I've just reduced the value from it with 50%.
Okay, but what if you move it down to your mouth again?
Yeah, I'm just saying I've reduced it like you showed me last time by 50%. It's on 10% output now.
Okay, it's pretty much the same, but yeah.
But that's why I'm not getting it. Should be higher.
Ah, it's a quality stream with stuff. All right, like so far, it's me fixing like I am offline mode, and Nick's mic. I really love the tech support I'm getting. Like it's good. Yeah, it really sounds like a bad microphone. Yeah, it does.
The headset is like 150 euros, but
Well,
okay.
that's a rip off for sure.
No, it's an order from the highest
China.
gaming.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I won mine at the. I was working for Sennheiser Communications in Copenhagen as a graphics intern, and then we were playing a CS:GO tournament at their office, and of course I destroyed all of them because I actually had a decent computer I could play on. So, and then I won this headset. Uh, Good stuff.
Yeah. But I can see he's shitting on me.
Oh yeah.
I'm
But
guessing he
but
should
maybe
be
you
happy
have
it's
a
not on.
firmware update you could do, or I have tried turning it off and on again. But but yeah. I think what else can we say about the account? Like I don't think
Well,
we've looked at the stats, or did we? Like we're ranked
well,
2 resources so far 8. Again, no resources rating to boost us really. We're just doing def action now. We have
yeah, it was just
we're
small
109
reset.
in defense, which is pretty bad, but again, it's priorities. We are survivable. We're doing what we're told to do. We built uh, 2K slaves, got a little Anhuagat. I think me and Nick also spoke about we're not doing chariots in spawn. I had a dream about a slave hammer from the spawn, but I don't think it's worth it now in the long run. So we're just gonna do slaves and Anhuagat, just for that defensive action. And population rank 11. We have, yeah, 108, but we'll get back in the game at some point. We're gonna sim. We have been running up big parties in all towns now, and all new soups will get big parties too. That is just gonna be progression from here. We have culture point currently is rank 7, so far 5. So again, this is just a passive, and we're gonna really kick in some passive production on our account. We debated heavily. I was at a birthday party, driving home over the bridges in Denmark, and me and Nick were yelling at each other if we should build 25% boosters here. And we usually actually do that, but we also want to do CP buildings this round, and we really want some storage capacity. We want to, even though we got croppers as supporters, we want to be offline for a long time. So we decided that we're gonna have our CP buildings, but these buildings are gonna be occupied by extra granaries. Say what you want about that, but that's how we're gonna build our 15Cs. 9C is gonna have bonus buildings, but again, they are gonna have that little less crop production. So hopefully it evens out. Um, 10 million slaves when? Probably will never happen. I think we need to debate whether or not we will do any slaves at the current time. Like, we're probably gonna be horse heavy. Massive Anhuagat. We're gonna have one hammer for ops. And then we're gonna have like either we prep barrack production with slaves for VV game, or we build them up. Like usually what we've done the other rounds is build both slaves and ash wardens, and then we just build ash wardens early game. It's also nice to just have them as private defense, and then the horses can go to the alliance. Like maybe we're lucky get some an artifact from Mustafa. Um, Otherwise, we do fine without. But again, having some good VV defense is also good. Slaves are also excellent VV defense, but we're not gonna get 10 millions. But maybe, yeah, I don't know. We haven't spoken much about it. We're just simming. So probably no defense, no slaves at all. Oh, oh, ooh, a new trash account. The fight is on. Yeah, please, no unique diet this round. It was so wonderful not having it last round. Having unique diet, and then having, yeah, 4 satellites for diet hub for the alliance members. I think that belongs to a new player in our alliance, and let's go find out who that is. Because maybe Spy Alley. You know, why not? I'm sure Black Swan would love it. Let's see, probably an Egyptian, just for the because it makes sense. No, that's minus minus, but again, they probably need hubs too. Um, Gucci Gucci. No, probably not a good choice. Oh no, that's the wrong choice for sure. Oh, it needs to be an Egyptian, right? Black Trojan. Nick's on that account. He needs to be punished. He's also next to you, Mustafa. And I'm not looking forward to in like a week when our account is way different. We're gonna be slacking a lot. Then an offline account with unique diet is not the best. Yeah, stop simming them, Nick. You need to work harder on our account. Was Nick's solution to people complaining about his audio that he was just gonna not talk anymore? Or did he leave the chat room? No, he's still on voice with me. Now he's just being a grumpy old guy.
I'm still here.
Okay.
But have you told them about the plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, the plans for tomorrow. Yeah, I guess Pete got in here a little late. Like we ran through a lot of the aspects real quickly, to be honest. Like we just talked about the current development we've done so far. But again, it's easy. We're finishing O2. It's halfway done now. I think we were up here when stream started, so it's going pretty fast. We're gonna settle in an hour. We just checked. Settlers are ready. We got the CP ready. Gonna go to. We're gonna go somewhere. What's going on here? It's here. So a 9C, 50% capabilities of 100. So we're gonna take that and boost it up. It can be done in 8 hours. After 8 hours, we boost up 12s, level 12s in the capital. It's gonna give us full here within noon at 12. And then we can build like 3 in an hour, so it's gonna be and done. And then we have until 9 or 10 in the evening. We're building the 13s, and when we got 13s, we're gonna get that Hero Mansion 20, and then Waterworks, and then to 20, and then it's gonna be simming up a new town. Yay. And then maybe sprinkle in some CP buildings. I don't know.
Yeah, but the difference is when we have finished capital, we live 13 and the ways and waterworks. And we can finish a new village each 4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours, right, with that 300k an hour production. So either that or, again, it's always cheaper than building fields on the capital ROI-wise, but you also want that passive CP of a fully built town, but again, that's a lot of gold. So I think we're gonna, to some extent, let cap grow itself a little bit too.
Yeah, that's when we first have the snowball effect, we're going to each day a building from 0 to 20 in each supporter. So we're not spending all the resources on it, and then the next day we just keep adding up. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 to 3 days, we should be making around 400, 500,000 resources power. So it's going to go fast from now on.
Yeah. I think we also talked about, for the simplicity of things, like settling a dev town next to cap, like, and then build it without booster buildings in it, and then just have granary capacity, just to have a dumping spot for grain at night.
Yeah, so we only need to check in every 2 to 3 hours.
Oh wait, it was not supposed to be a dev town. It was supposed to be a hammer, and then we just start some chariot production so we could hit some oases, and otherwise just have some defense at cap area. So maybe we're not doing that forward down here. I don't know. These 3 guys should just die somehow, but they're not really playing. So yeah, we should stop looking at the map. We should just settle stuff and mind our own business. Bamba. Who is Bamba? It's not an account, right? No. Yeah, you got account.
But yeah, I have just sent 100k from capital again. So 30 minutes. We'll finish the last half.
Yeah, they'll finish fast, so we really need that settlement going. Otherwise, because we're already running party in O2, so what it needs is gonna get that market up, and otherwise we should just build a few level 12s in case we need to dump resources. I don't know how long the travel time is gonna be.
It will be
Probably
around
an
1.5
hour.
hour. Guessing around 1.5 hour, probably.
I can't remember how long it was from O1 to O2, but that
It was
was
3
roughly.
hours.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then it's gonna be more like 2 hours.
But it doesn't matter. We have capacity and supporters because we built all the warhouses up today.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. So we can easily convert the grain. So,
Yeah.
but a granary level in 1 or 2, like 2 levels in O2 doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it will go up when we have finished all the level 10.
Yeah, we're boosting us ourselves, Nordale, and unless it's the alliance boost you're talking about. I don't know who that's gonna be, but yeah. But I don't want to really. I think that's the only intel I don't want to show personally. So, but I think I showed it so people can just watch the replay and find out anyways. So, someone's getting attacked or something. Yeah. No, I think it was planning to attack. I guess some guy who wants to fight for his region. Makes sense to get a little boost going there. I was also receiving boosts. Was it last time we played? That was.
Yeah, it was last time. Speed
Oh, it was a
3.
long early game fight. We were only done like after 2 weeks or something. That was brutal.
That was because of the threat.
Mustafa that wouldn't let us run tech. I
Yeah.
blame Mustafa for it. I'm appalled. So
Yeah. And then Mustafa joining speed 10 and do techs.
yeah, right. Like, gotta try it at some point, but like, at least let us do it if we already had the tech built. Like, Jesus. But yeah, small walk break. And yeah, fax it. Fax Candy. De må meget gerne sponsorere mig og min stream. Det kan jeg sgu godt stå indenfor, hvis jeg skal være helt ærlig.
Yeah,
Sorry, Danish brand, so doing some marketing there. You're welcome to support my stream any day.
I'm guessing we need to pump your viewers up to plus 200 then. That's where they're starting to.
But you need to work faster, Nick, so I can have more content.
Yeah, in 3 days you get 1 village per day at least, so it will start to snowball from there.
But then it's gonna be the same content to show over and over again. Guys, remind me again why we're playing Travian. It seems quite repetitive.
That's the problem with being a dev account. Yeah. Maybe you should have made a tutorial on how to make good text.
No.
And then you had the whole, and you will suddenly have the whole Middle East, Asia, looking at the stream just to see. Oh, that's how you build a real tech.
Yeah, don't have the VPN access, so. But otherwise, it's just building a sim account, right?
Yeah, but they're not good to do that.
But are you doing daily quests? No. You just
No, it's only.
you just wanted some defensive scouts.
Yeah, that's because I noticed we didn't have scouting cap. So
Oh, you want to transfer some over?
yeah, I have sent some over to cap now, and they're not building, so we're not getting scouted and hit.
Wow, we're I didn't even notice. Oh my god, we're so lazy and
Yeah, you haven't
like
been playing the last 3 days, so of course you didn't notice.
no. I, I have stream evidence that I played a little bit.
You have evidence showing you're streaming. That's everything. Not you're not doing anything on the account when you're streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Ah,
but it doesn't matter. We did it so you can teach people how to start their accounts so they're not so shitty in the start.
and Nick just killed our play viewer base. Great,
Oh, it's
but no, that is what it's
so
for. So we got yeah, you're doing your
I
best.
will not say you're killing it because if you look, we are top 6 now in culture point, top 2 production.
Okay, so we actually just increased the level in CP, and that's in culture point production. And to be honest, guys, we're doing croppers, so they don't really give any CP production from a lot of the fields. So half the fields. So and we
Oh
haven't
yeah,
built any CP buildings yet. So and we're gonna do it this round. So maybe we can catch up to Mustafa. They're one city ahead. So it's gonna be a little tough, but maybe when we boost our town halls to 16,
but
then we might
the,
catch up.
but the most important thing people can
Two cities ahead.
take,
Oh, we're slow.
other,
Yeah.
other thing, the most important lecture people can use this stream is to see we're not rating, but we're still overall in top 10 or accounts with most resources on the whole server.
Right. Again, we rated early game, but still.
Yeah,
Uh,
but we are like three
yeah,
three
but
point one
we're not
million
really gonna rate
funded.
anymore, except from the hero.
So
Totally agree. And let's just look at the stats here real quick.
those are just showing
Um,
you if you get the production up and you do it systematic, you can get a top account out having to sit and click farm list every 2 minutes, like Mustafa them doing.
yeah, but again,
So
trading been super bad. Super bad. Usually trading is great.
oh yeah, that's the biggest downside in the server. Normally, at this point we will be earning like 20-30,000 power from trading, but
Yeah, but
nobody's
nothing.
taking the trading this round. So.
No. So it's actually hard getting as much defense out as per usual. Good night, Piet. Thanks for checking in. But yeah, it's we're gonna go to bed real soon. It's getting late here. Work day tomorrow. Duel is gonna come here in half an hour maybe. Summer's covering whole night, so we're gonna get some rest. Nick is gonna get some rest.
And that's why if you're going to play Travian, you need to have a duel from the other content, like USA.
Yeah.
Summer is the queen.
Oh yeah. Attack her if you dare. Um,
Yeah, that will be a death sentence. I never seen anyone come out on top when Summer's online.
no, neither have I. You always come up to glory and death. So it's wonderful.
And she's timing it so perfectly. So each time when you log on, oh, Summer's killing someone. Okay, I will log off so she can just kill him.
Yeah. But yes, Bookie, you're right. We're also going for 20s this round. Um, 20 town
20.
halls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's we're doing full sim. We're actually gonna build Academy 20, keep that. We're gonna build embassies 20 if we can find the
Hospitals.
space for them, and then hospital 20s, yeah. And yes, they're not gonna have barracks and stuff. We're just gonna use that space for. But that these are pure supporters. That's all the croppers we're settling. We just want to increase their passive, and then of course our dev towns is just gonna be pure warehouses, granaries, production buildings, TS, hospitals, all that. So they're gonna be dedicated. They're gonna come later on. Again, gonna dump them around our cap. Maybe take a few 25% and stuff like that. It's annoying as Egyptian to get that capacity in your supporters and then still have a waterworks. So I'm not sure I want to build waterworks in the dev towns, but we'll come to that when we get there. Because all the 50% and nice crop generation and stuff like that might go to close by supporters, but we haven't really gotten into those details. Like there's still tons of croppers here on the map. Let's just search for cab area here. Like 75% 9C, these 15Cs,
Yeah.
50% here. I don't know
But
what they are specifically, but there's tons of
pretty important
opportunities.
note
A note about?
around why we also have a lot less EP is also because we haven't been running really artworks at all.
No,
I think
you bought 2 or 3.
yeah, oh, we only used 2.
Yeah, and then we had one earlier. Oh, you
Yeah,
used
because
it earlier. Okay, and that's why we have that extra CP for the yeah,
yeah.
for the fifth
So we
town.
have used 2 artworks the whole round.
Yeah.
Where so we
Nordale,
have
yeah, yeah. Ah, it's just Nordale who asked how many villages we're going for, and usually we end up around 50, and then we just
yeah.
kind of die out and don't want to do any more. But now we're also doing a CP build, and again, it's gold heavy. So I really don't know what the plan is. We also just want to chill and just like we're just showing how you could build up an Egyptian account, and then in reality you can do whatever you want with this current setup. Like it's also a little draining for me to I am even though we're joking about it, I am active on the account, and it's a little much to do to get these streams in every day. As so we might also go over to a little updates and stuff like that. We just want to show how you can do the start progression and that whole development phase, and with an account you can go anywhere. You know, you can do a hybrid. You can like we've built Egyptian accounts with 3 hammers. Like you can still build whatever you want, even if it's just a pure dev account or a sim account. And I'm not sure we want to burn as much gold for a sim account that really takes off. So I'm not sure what the whole game plan is in the end. We're just figuring it out along the way.
Yeah, it also depends if Sylvan and Jorgen suddenly say, hey, we're
Decides
playing.
to do more stuff. Sylvan helped us out Friday during working hours, and he also dumped a little gold on the account. Here, Summer here, Nick here, me here. So not that gold matters, but and Joachim, he was stuck somewhere in the forest. So he's just
Yeah,
he hasn't really been around except for
we,
saying, "Hey,
we, we,
I'm
we, we,
hunting, guys. Enjoy life. Bye."
he's normally logging in and telling us how bad we are, and then
Yeah, and
off
then he
again.
off again. Yeah. So and we are indeed bad. Uh, Still only rank 11, but hopefully we'll catch up. I hope that answers your question, Nordale. Again, we usually land around 50 towns, and we could definitely do better. I'm not sure what the record is.
Well, didn't we have one per 61?
Travian record simming. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't show anything.
But I think in the new version it's Nick. He got like 66 something.
There's the hammer records. Sim records. What is that called? Population records. Oh. Global statistics records. X1, global, X2, X3 here. Hall of Fame. Slowest VV. Unique artifacts, best alliances, largest alliance. The best players with the greatest population. So we can see Ram Ranch when we played in Stong. I don't think we ever really. Again, yeah, we said we usually just land around 50 villages and then we don't care anymore. So it's definitely possible. Like with the current development, it's definitely possible to battle for top one population.
Didn't we just say on Esconol we don't want anymore, and then we stopped at
We stopped
50,000.
at 50. Yeah, 50,000 like clean. And of course, that's not enough for the population best player awards.
Well, the thing was we had culture points at 10 village when we ended, so.
Yeah, and at the same time we had so many hospital bills, and so getting that priority of winning and building all your defense back, and so popping on top of it is a luxury, and I think we're doing a luxury version this time. That's why we're building CP. So, but again, building 50 towns is also a lot of dedication. So, I'm not sure where we're going. Yeah. So, this is not a stream for look at us. We built the largest pop account. It's just a development guide. Or, hopefully we can teach some of you to build a bigger account than any of us. So I really wish that Egyptian rating was stronger. like when we've done the rating, it's like the slaves only pays for themselves, right? When clubs rates, they rate for themselves in production as well as extra benefits. So slaves just have the capacity of carrying that is 15 resources per unit. And compared to a club of 60 divided by 15, here that means we need to build 4 slaves for each comparable
that's 600 resources.
And even though every time you build one club, you build, 2 slaves?
No, one club costs 250, one slave 150, so you use 50 resources extra to build 2 slaves against one club.
Yeah, but it still takes 4 slaves to rate the approximate amount of a club. So our realization is that they can only carry enough and rate the equal amount to themselves. So they don't increase our production. That's why we stopped at, what was it, 1,000? And then whatever they rated in extra, which was like 8,000 or 6,000. Like, it wasn't very high. But
we got between 6,000 to 9,000.
Yeah. So again, we could have increased our slave count, but again, they wouldn't boost our production. So they're self-sustainable, they have that, but they're very bad at carrying. So getting their carry capacity up to 20 or 25 would be very nice for some additional capabilities for your rating. Maybe 20 is, but it's so low. It's annoying. And again, you need to land with 9 slaves with can carry 15. Like you need that on a normal micro farm. So that
Yeah.
means in overall they can only carry equal to 2 uh, clubs, which is okay. That is normal for a micro raid, but it's a fair amount of slaves to send on it.
Oh yeah. But that was the reason why I said that you something up avocado, in my belief.
Yeah, you were talking about that, and that's also an option, of course. We can just check here. Egyptian and Hogad. Nick is talking about getting them to like 85 fighting strength, so they're closer to that of a marksman, I guess.
Yeah, a marksman slash how to say the for the goal, how to say
Hmm.
TT.
Yeah, you wanted TT fighting power, but
Yeah. Because
hey,
then
Dean, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
because if it had that amount of off, then you could rate with that troop. Oh god.
Yeah. So I'm not saying I agree at all because again, Egypt already has so many benefits. So, but it was just a realization that their rating is quite
Yeah,
problematic,
but
and
it's not. It will still be more expensive in Romans, TTs, and the housing at the Hans step riders.
mhm. But
So
it's quite a rework, and it's not really my voice to say anything in regards to these kind of balance changes. I would say.
yeah, it's just if it should be housing ups.
Yeah.
I think slave is good and the up starts straight away. So if you have big amount, but as you still say, it's more just to deduce themselves. But
Yeah.
if you got some horses in, had a big amount of housing
Yeah,
of
because
power.
slaves are fairly slow at reading too.
Yeah, and also because as you can see, there's the step riders and rate one always one.
Yeah,
Where
Dean,
with
it's not like there's any Travian channels out there or that much content, and that's pretty much why we're trying to do this. Um, just to like, there's a lot of coziness in Travian. Like, there's a lot of chatting, there's a lot of stuff going on, but amazingly enough, there's not that much build guides and like it can also be a little blunt to look at sometimes, and a little slow progressively. But so that's also why the streams are not necessarily that long. We don't. It's hard to cover a lot of the aspects. So just building some stuff for people to find another day.
but 4 minutes and we will only miss like 4 level 10 and 0 2.
Nice, nice. So just that's just one boost more. Settler is also fairly close to be done. Yeah, half an hour, then the travel time, and we can start banking up some resources for that boost of the new town.
Yep. So it's going to go fast now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get good.
The question is just if we should ask someone to do big party right away in the new village.
Well, if we want to catch up to Mustafa, if we want that top 10 placement or top 20
Yeah.
of the biggest accounts.
Well, Mustafa, they all will die out around village 30, so it's not a hard to catch up.
No.
But
Yeah.
no, I will log off because
Yeah.
I need to do some stuff at home before bedtime. So
Okay.
talk tomorrow.
Yeah. You want me to take account until summer comes?
Yeah, that'll be great because I need to check some mails and something
Go
before
do your
going
life
to sleep.
stuff, man.
Oh, talk
So,
later.
yeah. See you, man. Bye bye.
Bye.
So, we lost Nick. He's gonna go die after this rough weekend. No, I really wanted to. He loves doing stuff, so it is good. So I suddenly have the account. Oh no. Okay, that's landing. No overflow. We're gonna NPC again here in a bit. Again, I should also make a little guide for summer. I don't really think she watched my my Twitch stream that much. Or maybe I should just make her watch it, the rerun. So I think I should not really share, but I just want to narrow down what she should do. Summer plans. For tonight, she's gonna do one. She's gonna boost. That's pretty much all she's gonna do. Boost up 03. Make large party. Like, make storage and granary space. Then make large party. Then complete production with all bonus buildings up, but only bakery 2, 3. So, and that's pretty much because the ROI on bakeries are pretty bad. That's pretty much why all our our croppers still has that. When we have the completed setup of these fields to 13 and a third hero mansion, then we're gonna be letting these supporters individually build up their bakeries and complete them production wise. Probably also building waterworks to 10 in them. Currently they're at 5, and that's mainly because they only have 25% crops, even though it's 50% oasis. But the ROI on it hasn't really been that sufficient. But again, production is always production. If you can't play much, just build stuff that gives you more resources. But we wanna we wanna save that for a little later, and just get the stuff that matters most in regards to income. So I'll send these summer plans to summer. Then market to 16 and start feeding to cap. Yeah, I can. Then around 7, 8 server time, we will start building capital fields to 12, 13, then hero mansion 20. That is what we're gonna do. So now she knows what's up. Will cost gold but that is okay. Raw resources landed here. We're just gonna build those tents. We're just gonna do the crops first, just because it gives the most income. And then we can finish the rest fields for the task rewards. Yeah, let's just burn everything. Is there anything simplistic we can build? We could just do a market. We have this. So, but we're gonna wait up with the market. Have we raided anything with the hero? No, but hero is home. So, where to go? Oh, Nick has been hitting a lot of stuff here. Like, there's no reason specifically for the hero to be here, so I might just hit that. Isn't there like a super big hit we could do, even though it's far away? Disappointing. So the best we could do was what? Was it over here? Eh. I'll shoot at this one, then we can check out the map. And we can also tell Summer if she needs to go to another location. Cap area, there's some stuff that has been growing. Yeah, she could have fun here for a few hours, for sure. And then down here, yeah, that's one's good. That's also close to cat. So better there. This is not the furthest away satellite, but it gave some a little bit extra reach. So yeah, she should just move to cap, and then she could move down here and start hitting some stuff. It's a little hard to get ointments and stuff like that, like prices right now due to sales and the general greed of the population here. This is also a nice oasis, to be honest. Also nice. Oh, but again, they're further away, but good meat for the grinder. So again, I'll just move hero over to cap, I think, when I'm done here. Maybe hit this one, to be honest. Easy kills. Decent travel time. Could hit that one too. Not that I really want to, but I think Nick hit this earlier. I think I'm just gonna calc on it just to 66 health. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 gives a little under 10 health. We lose 9 life. So acceptable. 66 health. Ointments, like it's not like we have that much, but again, we're gonna build up that new supporter. That's gonna give a lot of XP. On top, we have 180 ointments, so yeah, we should grind some stuff. We really should. Good that you're having a happy little round, Dean. It's about taking it slow. You know, you don't have to go nuts like us to enjoy the game. Again, like, you could do what we do here for a week, and then you could just go into super chill mode and still have a huge account. I wish we could go into chill mode. That is something we still haven't learned how to do. Um, but this is so nice, so nice. Um, how many merchants do we? Oh, we actually sent all, so I kind of want to max out here for that NPC rate. Here we have settlers home, so I think that's yeah. I guess I could also have done it differently, so I could just have upped the market a little bit. Could go to 16, but I should just be as dedicated as Nick. Apparently he managed to keep our balance down. But maybe we can do the last field with what we sent. Should be able to, yeah. Also with some rating from the hero. Should also just be dumped in O2. However, we're building up that new settlement, and we want Summer to increase the capacity a lot in the store, like storage wise, just to get up to pretty much this. This would be nice. 3,700 for the big party, 2,500 for the production. Again, it's going to be a 9C. It's going to be a little lower, or maybe the same as these, to be honest, because it's going to have that 50% booster. So that will be nice. Hero's still running. Yeah. We have that pennant for the hero. Hero's level 34 now. Is scaled almost half to resource wise. We have just had our hero. Like we've been grinding a lot, so there's been no real reason to switch to resource production. But we're doing pretty good, so we're not really like again. We don't want to challenge people in the market, so don't really want to spend our books until we have to in regards to some defensive capabilities or whatever might be required. Right now, when we're sending defense out, it's without the hero. She has better things to do. Um, Again, a few buckets. I could use a bucket. Uh, let's have a look. Yeah, I don't think we're on a restriction right now, so I could kill our hero. Let's just go to. Like, it's not the longest travel time, right? It's just a little bit of downtime. Um, but maybe like this one, I would like to hit this one. And again, we could just grind into all these things here. I think I want to do that. And then, yeah, direct transfer. And then we're golden. Like, now I'm just gonna be a noob. Use to revive your hero immediately. Has a 12-hour cooldown. Your hero is alive. I'm gonna use this bucket. But okay, so there's not a timer running, right? So we can use it. We don't need to move our hero anywhere else, like def actions or anything. Of course, it's always nice to have loyalty up. Haven't really raised that, but maybe we haven't taken any adventures really. We have 5 tablets of law we could use. It's me right now. It's not like there's anything scary around our spawn. Like again, there are other people, but they're not really aggressively orientated. He might build a hammer. Like again, he has 250s, But again, very low pop compared to actually building capabilities for chiefing. But again, he just scouted here again. No, that's another guy. Okay. Well, lady is being tested. Again, people are not really kicking ass here in regards to building up their spawns. Like, top one, 558, slacking behind. Should be fine. So I'm gonna grind with the hero until summer's here. Maybe I should also post her the settlement in case I just fall asleep here. Talking to you guys. We wanna take this one. Next settlement. So, and Summer just gave a feedback that she's here in 30 minutes or less. So I'll keep the stream running until you are here. And a little hard for her. And Mustafa punking people for not building the defense he asked for. That is understandable, and I am so lucky that we made it in time to have enough before he started complaining. Oh. I killed our hammer, it's done. We want to delete. Did Mustafa get ghosted? Oh no, I don't want to share anything before I know what it is. Oh no. Oh no, it's really bad, guys. That is rough. Why no permdiff? He's sending it to all the people in Alliance instead of himself. That is a good leader. Can't really complain about that. There's still a while. Oh my god, did I overflow? Oh, that was close. I am not accustomed to the current account setup. And again, Nick being below 1k an hour, that's aggressive. I was like, before the server started, I'm like, you know, man, we're gonna make an account. It's gonna be 5 hours of granary capacity, 5 to 8 hours all the time. It's gonna be amazing. We're not gonna care. It's gonna be a slow account, and then not even 1 hour of capacity. Like, Jesus. But we can't move these resources yet. Still waiting for the rotate back. Otherwise, we're just kind of stuck in limbo, right? Just waiting for resources. Still waiting for that hero to hit. And then we could kill her. And then I can write somewhere that I'm gonna kill hero, unclose oasis, and transfer her to capital. Then again, when we need to take the oasis later on, like, luckily we can rotate the hero like that. We're gonna go to capital. Then that can move it down to 01, and 01 has a short travel time over here to the 9C, so it can take that oasis. So we just want this little quicker flow now, and also because hero is low in experience. So, and you know, with the current prices on the server. Let's take a look here. Like this is an ointment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shh, guys, don't tell anyone. But stuffer is getting cheaper right now. But again, a bucket here for 2,000. Compare. Like we can go for 3. Like I'm gonna use a bucket, gonna buy up on that. Oh, and then we're out. Let's do 50. That's not a big circumvent here, but this one. Oh, oh, almost outbidding Mustafa. Guys, can't have him complaining at me. This one we can bet on. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not as cheap as I'm dreaming of. It just felt cheap. Yeah. Yeah. I'm giving up again. But again, do I use 20 ointments or do I use a bucket to restore 100%? That's pretty much what we're debating right now. And of course, a bucket is cheaper. And again, we save rotating time. She gets over to all the stuff that's easy to grind. And at the time that she's getting low again with health, we're gonna be boosting up O3. So that's automatically gonna give us a reset pretty fairly fast again. So I think that's the best course of action, right? So, on close Oasis, and transfer her to capital. Then you can grind cap area and O1 area, and then move and to grind O1 area, and then move hero to O3 and take bases there. Yeah. So, waiting for those resources to land. This one has market in 7 minutes. 26 minutes. Yeah. Spawn is doing. Was doing upgrades. Far away from party. I guess I should just queue some slaves now. Again, we could also up barracks or stables. Don't want to build up CP building though. I think we're just going to keep spawn as we normally build a spawn. Because it's a deaf town. We want to have capacity. We want to keep the hero mansion. It's going to take, with its own production, I think it was 15 hours, Nick said, to complete its hero mansion 15. And right now, we don't really want to invest in that. We would prefer to get some unit production out. I think alternatively, I would rather build up smithy so we can get to 20. So actually building that while making slaves, it has that synergy. So in spawn you can make slaves and smithy levels. Good synergy at the moment. Yeah. So again, it's not that important. Having level 10 slaves right now is pretty nice already. But we might as well. CP generation, upgrades, fighting capabilities. So still waiting for this to hit. Hero has hit, right? Yeah, so on its way home. Again, no real life lost. However, mm, 7 fields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So summer is home before I can manage to kill the hero. But I think I'm just gonna grind the biggest stuff there is here. And say, okay, let's not care about, like, there's some decent here, but it's a fair travel time still. It's not like it's one field away. So I think just hit this, and then maybe hit this or this. Let's just to see which one gives the most. There's also limitations to what we can do with 64 health. This one would give roughly 12k. That's not a lot. Okay, I wish we could. It's pretty much the same. It's just shorter travel time. This one is beautiful. 3, 6, 9, 12. And again, not losing that much life. So it might be interesting to go for. This one also looked big, so in case we really need to just kill the hero, we also just want as much, right? It gives a little bit more in regards to income. Is this more income, or is it just gonna be hurting more? No, it's actually more income. So the bigger the better, so to speak. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 9 fields away. But I think accidentally he's gonna die on these. Of course, we're gonna calc it, but it's always worth running further to get a big hit to kill the hero on, simply because there's no return time, right? Oh, 3 settlers are done. We're going for the right cropper. 2 on top of each other. Just double checking, right? But yeah. So we're only gonna take this one. This one's we're not gonna be able to take. I think we want 250 for it for this one. So it'll be nice. It'll get there in 2 hours. So roughly. So someone can maybe just build up some markets or some granary capacity while you wait. While she waits for it. Can we? No. How much? We send a little grain. It's not gonna trigger an overflow. Might be speaking too soon, but missing 9. I think I can NPC into it before the other stuff land. Think, yeah, that is home soon. Still a while off. I think this one needs market. Like, again, there's nothing wrong with market. It's gonna give a lot of 7 CP. It's gonna give 3 pop. So always nice to get. It's not gonna trigger anything. Like right now, it's just every time you get a task reward, it's great from the other towns, but it's not something specifically that is that important as it was in the early game. But you always want to take your bonuses and always go through all your towns as you're starting to get 10 and you kind of lose a little bit of overview. Always go through them and say, ah, okay. Yeah, okay, I did build all the rally points up at some point. You know, whatever, and get all these rewards. It's nice. We have that what we're waiting for. Hero was home and 4. We forgot about the cap. So what's the capacity? Oh, it's max. So kind of just want to send resources mainly because we're still gonna build. We're still gonna build fields also to 10, and that will be it. Then we can move forward on market and get that to the new town, which we're going to settle. And now we're just waiting for that hero to return. Yeah. Any questions out there, guys? Feel free to ask. Feel free to talk shit about Nick while he's not here. But otherwise, yeah. You kind of know what the game plan is. It's been quite simplified now in regards to cap production, getting that extra production. We're still making the fields here, so I don't think it's been enough to take number 1. No, like we really can't catch up on that Antichrist cap. Like right now he's stuck on 13. He has 1 more town than us, but when we get our town up here, getting that production done in 8 hours, building our cap fields up, and then with all our oases in our supporters, them being croppers, having that Egyptian cap with the waterworks done, then we might take number 1 production. And he's gonna cry like a little girl. Worth to raid Oasis with Anhus? Well, if they got a buff like Nick has been talking about, because we're like you can't really raid that well with Anhur. And when you say Oasis, is it BP early game Oasis? Well, they're fast, but they're expensive. So yes, as El Mago says, definitely not. You can't really raid with them on oases and clean anything. Yeah, sure they could run into a clay oasis, but is it worth it? Not really. Like let's just do a simulation, right? We might as well. Let's say this one. It's a small one. There's not that much in it. Like 100. I don't know. You lose 6, get 1,500 of each in reward. That's 6,000. Each of them costs 1,000 plus. Oh, how much is it? Like, is it 1080 or 1050, or is it like 1200 per each? I can't remember. But again, we can already see this is not cost efficient at all. Uh, and that was an easy oasis. Let's say you build 300 of them. That's 300,000 you've spent on it. Then sure, you lose 3 and you gain a little bit more. Like, problem is, well, they actually clean all here, but let's do the calc on something bigger then. Uh, let's say this one. Again, we're running without upgrades right now. It's early game. Like, you lose 14 of them. It's 14,000 at least. That's 16,000. Like, this is not cost efficient the way even some Huns are doing it. They have way too high costs in regards to what they lose. Maybe they earn 5,000 resources. Again, they're not really earning them. So no, I would write off Anhua. Like, it's too many units, too little reward. It's not scalable, and that's why Nick is advocating for giving Anhua God like the same amount of firepower as a TT or below it. Like, let's say 85,000 or 85,000, 85 off power, for example. Yeah, then they would have some Oasis rating capabilities, but they might also be a little too powerful. And again, their Egypts are made as a sim race, not a raid race. You can't buff them all the time, uh, or they have been nerfed rather than buffed. So let's simulate this for a quickie. 65, 27 left. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. You're stuck on level 13, right? You scale hero by attacking Oasis, and you get them by simming up new towns. And by combining those two aspects, then you keep leveling your hero, and actually without using any ointments. So, this is actually gold friendly now. Um, of course, you can always use a little to adjust things, and of course, you would use gold on simming, right? So it's not that gold free. However, you want to keep grinding Oasis. You want to keep simming, and then he just auto resets and with health all the time, and then yeah, you get a super strong hero. You want to be close to Clay Oasis, Iron Oasis, mainly, and then some Wood Oasis sometimes. But mainly the clay stuff. That's why we have Settlement around that here. We have a lot of iron and clay here at our capital region, and the same with the other supporters down here. Yeah. So we have 16 adventures. We are not prioritizing any of that at all. Of course, you can find an artwork, you could find some resources, you could find some units, you could find a weapon. But we have enough weapons. Just bought what we needed, all of them. So it's not really cost efficient, that part. And again, now let's just keep all our resources here for the new town so we can boost up the warehouses more easily. Yeah, still cool down on that. Anhur plus Scouter can work on micro farming if you're planning to do so. Yeah, you can stack all the adventures you want now. I'm not sure what you mean by Anhur plus Scouter can work on micro farming. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, you can send them together on a farm list, right? Uh, but I don't know. I'm not that into it. And again, the question was Oasis related. But yeah, I heard you could micro-raid like that. Um, Nick also wanted to micro-raid with the Anhua just for the speed. But as we talked about earlier in regards to raiding with Egyptian, they're not really that great at raiding. They don't increase your income. They just gives you enough resources to continue the unit production and just sustain themselves. Uh, hey, Sylvan, my little smelly cat. Holy moly. Welcome to the show, man. Um, yeah, if you miss my streams, there's always the restream or the YouTube videos or however it's done. But I'm glad to see you here. Um, Sending him to an oasis. Yeah, that happens a lot. We haven't killed our hero without purpose yet, so we're happy about that. Are we gonna get some resources here soon? 8 minutes. Can we NPC it yet? It's getting closer. Cap, doing fine. This one, I need to start thinking about NPCing. I'm gonna build up that marketplace. We're gonna just... No, yes, no, yes. I'm lazy. Just NPCing that. Yeah, waiting for that. Heroes hitting. Yeah, not much to do other than that. 1+1 cost and time efficient. Well, yeah, travel time, I guess, and the combo of them. But yeah, right now we're building a little bit of scouts, I think. Yeah, just for the cap, so we could send some out there. And again, we haven't built any Anhua for a while now. Didn't I go to spawn? I might be mistaken. No, anyways. But yeah, Sylvan, you saw what I wrote, summer, so I don't need to tell you what we're gonna do. Will we see any of you the coming week, or? And he left the stream. Okay. No, kidding. Or maybe I was right on the money. But yeah, maybe time to stretch my legs. It was 8 minutes until, and this one till the resources land, and yeah. Oh, really? Holy moly. I know Nick is also gonna play tomorrow, but he will be at work. But he will have a lot of prep time where he just sits and prepare assignments and stuff. So for like 4 hours or something, so he has some time to click a little bit. But I think you guys can figure it out together. If you can help him in like early morning, that would be good. So yeah, guys, it's about planning, structuring stuff, the teamwork. Should I find some better stats than a 5 minutes timer for you guys to look on while I stretch my legs? We can see Secular Supreme still top 1 rating. We can see there's been a little bit more fights on the map now. Again, it's day 7. It is now that stuff starts to happen, right? On the server, so we can see a lot more dev action, dev points coming in, off points the same, you know. So and then otherwise people just keep on grinding those oases. You can actually see we almost in top 10 PvE, and pretty much everyone PvE wise are in our Huns. I'm actually fairly disappointed that no Gauls are in PvE top 10. Having TTs, having that super fast hero on the Gaul usually gets you up there. So there's some very lazy Gauls out there. Alright, yeah. Thanks, Silvan. Yeah, our rating is okay. It could have been a lot better. But we made some changes, and that's fine too. So this is a sacrifice, but let's see, we killed 12,846 animals, and that's a value of 160. So 2 million. 2 million, so we raided with slaves 700,000, and the hero did the rest. That really shows you how much of an impact that hero has. So you really gotta be active with that hero. I love it personally. I like because you wanna sim, you wanna get that extra income, and it's totally doable to level it out. Um, but again, that is the aspect of the game that makes you able to move out on the map, go into the boonies, and then not only rely on your production there and slow sim up everything. Like you can be actively raiding, you can be actively finding a really good spot to settle to and get up your production. So good stuff. Are we getting closer to? I think we can NPC here now just to get that done. Finish those fields. And we just need the 9s, and these are coming in. That's not really enough for a field, but combined it should give a couple of these fields. We kind of want to trigger that. Do we have any resources we can send yet? We could NPC here and ship right away, but I'm not that much in a hurry. There's also... Oh, is the hero home? Now we're running on a little tighter schedule here. 1 minute. I should get back to work, right, guys? So, let's get to it. Again, spawn doing its own thing. Just gonna build some scouts. Waiting for that. Getting market. Returning. Could build another level there. Oh, don't ask me that, Torcat. Don't ask me that. Personally, no. Personally, no. And that's for two reasons. Level 19 production is insane. Like, I still don't know how we're gonna juggle everything. Um, Nick is gonna say yes. Yes, because then you just have 19s made. However, 18s are but just easier. You don't have to rework your entire capital. Hang on, we hit this, so could hit it again. It's close by, but we want to hit this. I'm just gonna simulate it real quick. We have 27 life. Is he gonna die? Yes. So let's say let's give him 40 life. Then he survives. 6 health left. What did he have before? 27. We gave him 40. So if we can give him 35 health, that's 8 ointments. And 1 health. So we're gonna give him 10 ointments. Alright. And maybe keep an eye. But again, if he dies, he dies. But we kind of want a few HP left on him, and then we crash him. It's a nice raid, so we're getting some resources on the hero there. This one we can actually put on that level 9 field. That's nice. And then the resources are still coming in. But yeah, back to the 19 fields. Like 19 fields, you kind of need those. Right now, is Kirill working for me? Probably not. No. So with the 19s, you have to have 18s. It's 7 warehouses, I think. And if it's 19s, it's like 10 or 9. Right. So that removes a lot of granary capacity. We are Egypt. It's not like we're lacking crop. We have tons of croppers we're building up, so that's a lot of crop overall. And if we're CP heavy and we're going to build all our CP buildings, I would rather build those compared to sitting and making 19 fields. That's a personal preference, I guess. Plus, we can dedicate more on hammer production and on actual def productions before artifacts. So, but if somebody else wants to take that debate with Nick, feel free. But we haven't taken it yet. So again, we're just kind of taking things day by day and adjusting accordingly. 12 plus 3. Ah, okay, it's granaries. So yeah, 7 for 18s, 12s. 12s. It's 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 spots for granary, and that's if we're keeping the town hall. 4 times 80,000. That's 320. Removing the town hall gets us to 400k an hour, and it's just it's such a nuisance. And personally, yeah, I'm just not particularly a fan of 19s, and this is the reason why I kind of hate Travian games, because one of the, like Nick is talking about, oh, it could be nice if the Anhur God had a little bit more raiding power or attack power so you could raid with it. All I want in this game is Like one of the best things they did was actually lower the gold cost because running big accounts are very costly. And this is the gameplay play you want, even as a new player. What I want is the capabilities of building grades right from the beginning in your capital. I will lower NPC rate massively. It would make it so much simpler to just build up your cap from the beginning and then start fighting. And then storage artifacts would still be great for fixing your hammers or death towns and stuff like that. So then people would go in the death towns and use gold to remove buildings and so forth, and people can actually build up their accounts better this way. But that's a personal preference for me. I would just love grades in capitals. I don't think it would change that much to the whole, like if you forward here or you settle next to an enemy cap, these early game skirmishes and fights and stuff like that wouldn't be affected that hard by building the capabilities of building grades. It would just make it easier for people to build cap hammers. It would make it easier for people to grow and not spend tons of gold. You would still use tons of gold to boost up your support towns. You would just have a little bit lesser NPC rate, and the fact that you don't have to build up your capital and then tear everything down because you want the storages, like it would just give a nicer gameplay and feel to the game. Yes, you can set trade routes to other villages so you can sit and build granary towns. That's also why we're doing death towns without bonus buildings. So what we can do from the cab is just sit and feed out. But again, your production at level 19 fields is just really high. It's great production, but also your village is so far away at the moment. Yes, they're far away, but distance doesn't really matter that much. Uh, Can you still have Waterworks Bakery GM? Yes, yes, I calculated all these things without the bonus buildings, but yeah. With splitting resources, you would start to struggle at some point with Egyptian production. Splitting resources. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. Like we have all our croppers, and that's also why we're gonna do granaries instead of resource bonus buildings. But yeah, it's a little harder to feed out into your soups. But yes, mainly what you want if you just did normal rest towns uh, and didn't have that much production, you would still increase your storage capacity a lot, and then you can feed out from your cap. That'll buy you 3 to 8 hours, depending on how aggressively you're doing it. So yes, then you can have an offline period of 5 to 8 hours, right? So doing that really helps in the long run. So valid points from both of you. So we have still waiting for these resources to land. Hero is about to hit soon. I think we're gonna have the same simulation with 37 life. We're gonna have 3 lives left. 2 health can be lost, so I think this should be fine. And we can finish stuff here soon. At least these 2 fields. Maybe we're lucky to can put on the last one, and then we can just start upping the market. Cap needs an NPC soon. Spawn is fine. Spawn is so easily manageable now. It's great. Production here seems low, but that's simply because we didn't take a second oasis yet. Like we losing oasis capabilities, we could reach that one too. So if we want the next one, we kind of need to take this fairly soon. we're just gonna NPC the cap. Then we can also move some resources if necessary. Again, we want to finish that market. Otherwise, we're just gonna use those resources to build a level 12. But otherwise, nah, I'm gonna leave the resources here. We're gonna settle soon. We can NPC one more time or 2 times into our capacity. Ooh, yeah, 3 health left. So let's just do this one. 20,000. So we're just gonna do this one. And again, all our parties are great right now. We don't need to focus on them at all. It might interfere with our whole build grid that we suddenly have to use 400,000 for parties, but that's okay. Then we get all to 10. And even growth. Let's see, we don't really want to trigger. 888,000. Yeah, that's not a problem. And next time hero's gonna die, it's not gonna kill 400 animals. Yeah, not even close. So the hero can just grind a lot now that we rotate her home in 5 minutes. Decent hit. Yeah, this is fine. So we're just waiting for that reinforcement. So I actually see that 20 minutes ago Summer wrote me that she's home. Time really flies when I'm sitting here talking to you guys, so it's almost 1 o'clock here. So I'm gonna be saying goodnight for now. Thanks for tech support today. Thanks for just being here, helping out, listening, asking some very great questions to get that complete overview of everything. Let's see, now we finished all the 10s. Yeah, we're not top runner 1 production. No, let's see, but let's see tomorrow, guys. Hopefully it'll get better. And again, we're progressing here. We're gonna settle that 3rd in 1 hour. We're gonna dedicate, boost it up. Then we're gonna do 12s, 13s on cap, Hero Mansion 20, and Waterworks, and then we're good to go. And along the way, we're gonna reset these 4 parties. Gonna be 5 with the new town. So looking forward to show you some good stuff tomorrow. And otherwise, have a great night, guys. Have fun out there. See you soon.